Alright guys, hope you're all doing good today. No matches, but we've still got a few spicy stories to go over. So I opened up about what it means to play in the LANXESS Arena for the first time and what it's been like adjusting to Spirit. torzsi also gave some honest insight into MOUZ's struggles and how they're trying to finally cross the finish line this season. And BC.Game made two more surprise moves to round out their roster alongside s1mple. Quick update today, but still worth covering. Drop a like if you enjoy the content, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Just to note quickly, I wanted to share this with you guys. We touched on the patch having potential bugs in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen it, and it looks like it's still present. Saw and Senza playing an official game and he can't even pick the bomb up, which is crazy. Definitely game breaking. So hopefully they get around to fixing that ASAP. Also, they added a new feature, a new visual feature. So if you are out of ammo and you drop the gun, it will now show it as depleted ammo visually, as you can see here. Because before, like, there would be strategies like before you would deplete the gun's ammo out of the magazine and then you would drop it on the ground to try and lure someone in. They'd pick it up, have no ammo to fire at you, and you would kill them. So pretty cool stuff. Alright, quick one here from the MOUZ camp. torzsi sat down for an interview ahead of their quarterfinal against FURIA and gave some solid insight on where the team's at right now. He admitted straight up that MOUZ still haven't fully figured things out, especially on their T sides. That's been their main focus since the player break, and while they're making progress, he said it's not a fast process and they're learning game by game. Classic MOUZ style, solid but still inconsistent in big moments. They touched on the Spirit loss too, which snapped a 3-0 record MOUZ had against them this year, and honestly torzsi was pretty honest about it. Said the game came down to small details and a few sloppy mistakes. Like lining up in a 2v1 and giving zweih a free double kill, or poor timing calls that let Spirit capitalize. Overpass especially felt like a test run. They'd been practicing it, but just didn't look ready yet on T side. He also talked about the map pool shift, said the overpass swap actually helps MOUZ, gives them more flexibility and keeps other teams guessing. But again, it's about showing up on the day. And when asked about FURIA, torzsi said what most fans are thinking: on paper, MOUZ should win, but with how good Molodoy and Yakinda have looked, it's not a free win by any means. He seemed confident though, saying if they show up, they win. So let's see if they actually show up on the day.
Yeah, they played pretty good yesterday, to be honest. And yeah, last season I think we were 3-0 up to them. We won 3 games versus them, and they didn't really beat us since the Shanghai Major. So yeah, this game I think it was a little bit on details. I think we always play close games. They are also really good, and yeah, for example on Ancient I think there were some runs where we made some mistakes, like just for example at 7-8 where we are 2-on-1 versus zweih, the new guy, and we just double swing with Search and me and him, and he gets double kill instantly because we line up. And these little mistakes, or at 11-11, I think Luda made a really good, Brola made a really good call to go back to A main after a slow round, and then we don't watch out for the tempo, and Lotan is a little springs a little bit in front of me, and I don't call let's take a step back, wait for me, and he gets entered, and it's just really small details. I think we lost the game on, but I think on Mirage we played pretty good, especially on CT side. I think our T side was not the best, and we need to we need to evaluate on that a little bit. And yeah, overpass was also, it's a new map and we had to test how we are on it. They play pretty good. I think it's really advantageous to start on the city side, because especially nowadays I think on city side the players and the teams are so creative and so strong. They can do a lot of stuff, and it's really hard to punish them, especially on a map like Overpass. It's such city-sided, and it's really tough to start T-side, to be honest. And
Yeah, so shout out torzsi, big shout out to HOTSPAWN as well for the great interview. Go to their channel to go check that full interview out. I really suggest it. And yeah, just really excited to see the MOUZ FURIA game on Friday and see what they can both do. Next topic, we have Team Spirit heading into the IEM Cologne semi-finals. So this is Zweih's first big run with Spirit, and while it's technically not his first top tier event, he's already played at the Major and EPL, which he touches on in this clip that we're about to show you. It is his first time on the big stage in the LANXESS Arena, and he says he's absolutely buzzing for it. His goal, try to block out the noise and just stay locked into the game the entire time. Now, in terms of roles, he's taken over Magic's spot almost 1-to-1, which has been a bit of an adjustment. He used to lurk a lot more in T-sides with Namiga, but now he's basically Spirit's entry fragger. Donk's right behind him when they hit sites, and Zweih says that's been a big shift. He's still confident though, just needs more reps to really settle in, and you can kind of tell that watching him play at the minute. He just needs a few more games. He also said he wasn't too happy with his performance in groups, lost a few key duels, and felt like he could have done more, but overall they won all 3 matches and made semis, so no complaints on the result. And I think that's how pretty much the majority have felt so far. I mean, Zweih hasn't done a crazy amount, but he's done just enough to help them over that finish line. And of course, playing with Donk, he said, is as ridiculous as it looks. Literally said if you drop Donk and AK, he might just 1v5. The rest of the team can sit back and chill. Last thing, Zweih shared that just a year ago he was watching IEM Cologne and dreaming of playing on that stage. Fast forward to now and he's here, 17 years old. Crazy. In the semis with Team Spirit, so congratulations to the kid and I hope he does well.
We saw you before on Namiga. You were playing pretty well over there. So it's not like you haven't played good tournaments before. You've played a couple, but now you're in Spirit. You beat these guys yesterday. You're in the semi-finals. You're going to be going into the Cathedral of Counter-Strike for the first time. I would imagine you're having a lot of fun at the moment.
Yes.
What's new about this experience with Spirit than with Namiga?
I think it's just all about skill difference of all players and coach. I don't really feel so much difference between not in game, it's the same tournaments. I played a major in Amiga in ESL League, so it's not my first big tournament. I think I would feel a lot more difference if it was my first big tournament, but now it's not something new for me. It's just new people around me. It's something new for me. So I'm just feeling comfortable and don't really feel pressure about it.
So yeah, big props to Zweih. Even though, like I said, even though he's not done anything spectacular, I hope he goes far in Spirit and meshes in well. Lastly, we have a quick update today from BC.Game, and yeah, they're not done making moves. After grabbing s1mple earlier this week, they've now added 2 more names. aNdu is joining as a rifler, and Emmy's coming in as a coach, both on a short-term trial basis. Now, for those who don't know, aNdu has been floating around for a bit. He was on the bench at Gamer Legion for like 8 months, had a decent loan spell at Copenhagen Wolves, and most recently helped Fish123 win United 21 League Season 33. Stat-wise, he looks solid, around a 1.15 rating, so it's a low-risk pickup for BC to round out the lineup. The biggest story, though, is Emmy, who's officially retiring as a player and going back to coaching. If you're old school, remember him coaching Crazy back in 2019 when that lineup had Nexa, and now he's reuniting with him again here at BC.Game. He did say on Twitter, this year has been challenging for me because of some health issues, and it took a toll on my performance as a player. So it's perfect time to call it quits. Happy for the chance to prove myself as a coach again and work with these talented group of people. This could be a great move. He knows how to work with these players, and with someone like s1mple in the mix, having a veteran coach behind the scenes is going to be crucial. So BC.Game's roster is now complete for now. We'll see how this trial run goes, but they're definitely looking more competitive than expected heading into the next events, and interested to see if they do make more changes in the future, which I'm pretty sure they will. That's it for now, though, guys. Go check that podcast out on the official ESLCounter-Strike YouTube channel as well. I mean, it's 2 hours, 5 minutes and 45 seconds long, so do it in your own free time. But it's definitely worth the watch. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to stay updated. I would really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.